random vlog, but I know this is what you guys want to see, so yeah, I just clicked record. This is just a day in the life. Day in the life starting at what time is it? Fucking 9:19. But it's never too late, so who cares? I'm about to go to the gym right now because I haven't been able to go all day. I was just focusing on working. I was on the laptop all day. I actually just got back from In-N-Out too. Cheat code how to get buff eating In-N-Out. Just fucking order 8 patties, 10 patties. It's all protein. Each one has like 10 grams. But I'm gonna start off this vlog with a little yap or two for the people that care. A lot of people follow me from me just being an influencer and me just recording and shit. And a lot of you guys follow me for the business stuff. So I'm gonna share some numbers for you guys because I know this is what motivated me. So from this payment processor, we made like 5K in the last week, not including Cash App, Zelles, and some wires. And this is just from the mid-ticket consulting, business consulting, people that want to be building their personal brands, people that have a fitness coaching, people that sell courses. This is from me partnering up with them and helping them out. So that's from there. And then in the last week from the other processor. Then from the other processor, I think it's like 3K for the week or something like that. What's 1.5 plus 830 plus 750 plus 750? 750, that's like 15. So another 15, that's 3K. Let's say another 3K. Fucking hella bad at math. That's how you know you don't even need math. So what's 5 plus 3 bands? We're like at 8K for the week, right? I don't know, I have to go look at everything, but just from me clicking on it real quick. That's from the both of the payment processors. So yeah, why am I even showing this? I just want to show this because I know this shit motivates you guys, because it fucking motivated me. And yeah, right now I'm about to go to the gym. I haven't worked out in yesterday. Oh no, I'm tweaking. I didn't work out today. That's why I'm going so fucking late, but it's okay. Maybe I'm talking too much. It doesn't matter if you're fucking busy all day. Just go when you can. Today was a little different. Trunks was with this girl, so I didn't work out with him today. I was just locked in. So now I'm gonna just get fucking ready, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Gym fit, ready. I think tomorrow we're hitting, like me and Trunks are gonna hit chest, so I'm not gonna hit chest. Today I'm just gonna hit cardio and sauna. What time is it? Yeah, this is the gym fit. Where the fuck do I buy my clothes, bro? I buy my clothes at H&M. Zara. I think this is not from Temu, but from what's the other? Not Temu, but fuck, I always forget what it's called. The opposite. Oh, Shein. This is from Shein. But okay, let's go to the gym. I got everything. I probably just need to get water. I have these water bottles right here already. Every night I fucking check this. I always get water and I don't drink them all. Ooh, that shit had salt. Alright, we got some water. And now, let's go to the gym. You fucking lazy fuck. Oh shit, gotta put on some cologne for the huzz. I have like the most basic fuckboy ass one. To be honest, my favorite one of all time is Dior Sauvage. But this is gonna have to do for now. It's okay, bro. Sometimes I ask myself, uno para si me besa, y uno para si se pasa. What did they say? But I always wonder why girls wear makeup at the gym. That's the same shit, bro. I gotta hold on, fit on. Like, I get it, bro. We do this shit to attract the opposite sex. Yeah, pull out with the baguettes on my wrist. Hello. Nah, but there ain't nobody at the gym right now, bro. It's Sunday. Fuck. Sunday at 9 p.m. There's nobody there. And if there is, if you see a shawty there, she on the same vibe I am. Now let's go for real. Okay, let's turn on the beast. Do you see the beast right there? Yup, she's on. Let her warm up a little bit. I like taking the stairs right here just because sometimes I'm on my anti-social shit. And also I get a little cardio going down, going up. Go, bitch ass. Lazy ass. Bro, skirting. Bro didn't even stop, bro. That's crazy. He's gonna come right here. He was just waiting right there too. I just got home, so for a second I thought bro was fucking waiting for me to come out. But we good. One thing when I was younger, I used to be like, fuck the police. But in reality, I wanted to be a police. So I can see the dudes being polices. They're just fucking regular humans who like to skirt. And also this, catch bodies. And also this, I have a lot of clients and students who are police officers. I have a lot of you guys who watch me So shout out to y'all, bro. Like obviously your job is to just catch the bad guys, and you got a Glock on you. Obviously, if I'm doing something really bad, like I was in the past, y'all are gonna catch me. But we're on to better and bigger things, man. Let's unite. Oh shit. But I've only been caught doing bad things like once or twice. Not bad, I was being a bad person when I got arrested. I won't ever do that type of shit again. I'm on to better things, and it's a lesson to y'all. Don't do bad things, and bad things won't happen. Duh, who would have fucking known? So I've had my car now for, it's about to be a year and like 2 months. And it's crazy because when you flew by, right? This is a lot of people's dream cars, the Corvette C8. To me, it's literally just a car now. And I want a new one. I'm thinking now it's time to step shit up and actually get some crazier shit. I'm thinking McLaren, I'm thinking Lambo. But it's even crazy that I'm able to think like this, because 2 years back I would have not have thought I would have been in this fucking position. But with God's work and your hard work, anything's fucking possible. You just gotta lock in sometimes, and it's not about adding new shit, it's just about removing the bad stuff in your life. For me, I had a lot of fucking baggage. I had a lot of bad stuff in my life, like drugs, girls, bad habits. Most importantly, not doing what fucking mattered. Sometimes you could be working so hard, but you're working so hard on the wrong thing, and you're working so hard, but your vehicle isn't gonna get you rich. If I work hella hard at Subway, dude, that shit ain't gonna do shit. Like, how many years is it gonna take me to even save up $100,000? If I'm making like 20, 30 bands a month, I mean a year. 30 bands to get to 100K is like how many years? That's like 4 years if I don't spend any of it. So sometimes it's just a vehicle. Pick the right vehicle and shit like this just starts popping up. And mark my words, right now this is a Corvette C8. In a couple months it's gonna be a Lamborghini. In a couple months it's gonna be a McLaren. In a couple months it's gonna be a Rolls Royce. And right now I live in Sacramento, California. But in a couple months I'll be in Miami. In a couple months I'll be living a completely different life just because I decided to do something about it. And I'm no one special, bro. I'm just a kid going to the gym at 9 p.m. So let's go. I always just wait for this whole technology boot up screen to go. It's so crazy because I have had this car for less than a year, right? I bought this car when it had 1,000 miles on it, and I ran this bitch up to 17,000 fucking miles in the matter of less than 1 year. I got this car for like 104 or something like that, 114 out the door, like with taxes and everything. It might be cooked, chat. Trade-in values definitely went down like a motherfucker. But hey, what the fuck is the point of buying a sports car if you're babysitting that bitch? I bought this shit to drive. I bought this shit to go. The fuck is the point of just fucking buying a car and having it in the fucking garage and not driving that shit? Buy a fucking car, use that bitch. That's literally like getting a girlfriend and not clapping because you're thinking, yeah, I'm gonna just save her for the next guy. What kind of cuck ass shit is that, bro? Dig until you bust. I never see exotic cars out here, so this is like crazy. I'm right here in downtown. This is one of the first few times I've seen a Lambo right here. And bro's going in. Holy fuck, bro. It's crazy because this is one of the first times I said, like, yeah, I'm vlogging, and you heard me yap about, oh, in a couple months it'll be a fucking Lambo. Guess what? A Lambo just pops in. Lambos don't spawn here in Sac, bro. Especially not an Aventador, right? So this shit's crazy. You become what you think about, bro. Holy fuck. fuck, bro. That bitch look crazy, bro. Damn. That bitch look crazy, bro. Just remember, you become what you think about, bro. You literally become everything that you think about in your brain. If you're just thinking about bullshit all the time, guess what are you gonna become? Some fucking bullshit. But if you're thinking about success, where you gonna be, think about it in the present moment. That's what's gonna happen. All that plays in my head all day is what I wanna brainwash myself to be. I don't think about nothing else. Nothing else I let enter my fucking brain. Only success, only positive affirmations. Because I understand whatever goes on in my fucking dumbass brain that I think is fucking stupid sometimes is what I'ma fucking become. So I need to think whatever goes on in my smart, brilliant brain, I'm gonna become. Clean your fucking brain. And then all this shit on the outside just starts popping up. Everything. You're in control, bro. You're in control of your life. Your destiny and your fate is in the palm of your hands. Now, all you gotta realize is, what am I thinking? It's my little yap for today, before the gym. Now, let's go to the gym, man. Every day's Monday, 9:49 p.m. Who did? God did. Sacramento, man. Capital of California. One thing right here, I actually recorded a video, a little music video right here. There's hella tweakers out here sometimes, bro. But it's all good. Because as long as you're not tweaking, you're good. My brother used to think this was the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. I think the Golden Gate Bridge is the one over there in San Francisco. I'll be honest with you, like I said, driving this car for that 1 year, this becomes nothing to me and I get so used to it. I'm only driving it kind of crazy because I know this will motivate you. Because it's the shit I watch on YouTube, POV car vlogs. It kind of gets you into that feeling that you're in it. So yeah, after a while, bro, these cars just become normal. Just like how I got hella horny off of the I don't even know what Lambo that was. It was an Aventador, I think, for sure. But just how I got so horny off of that is how I know you're getting for this. And I wish bro in that Lambo out here in Sac, I wish he made videos, bro. Like I said, today's just gonna be fucking cardio, sauna, and probably some push-ups. Stick to the program. And most of the time, the gym, bro, it's just to make yourself on the inside feel good about yourself and life. Mental fortitude, stronger, smarter, better. If you have a lot of energy, go fucking to the gym. So we're gonna do like 10 minutes cardio Stairmaster. I'm a little skinny fuck and I'm still doing this shit. Sometimes we do 20, sometimes 30 minutes, usually 20 minutes. Just think about it like this. If I'm a little skinny fuck with a six-pack already, weighing in only 150 pounds, I'm doing fucking cardio, the fat fucks out there should do more than, right? One thing that some kid told me the other day, he's like, does cardio kill gains? Bro, being a fat fuck kills gains. Hit the fucking Stairmaster every day. So we got 9 minutes, 10, 11 more minutes to go. And I'm going pretty slow right now. It doesn't matter, it's not a competition. Quick little Stairmaster yapper. Every time I go work out, I think like this. Especially when I'm doing a new PR, when I'm fucking actually pushing weight on back day or chest day. You have to have some type of pain in your fucking mind to go that hard. There's no person in their right mind will just climb a flight of fucking stairs for hella long. No person in the right mind would just start bench pressing, putting hella plates on it. So you have to have some type of fucking pain in your brain. What I think is about my dead grandpa, my dead friend Sergio, my dead friend Arad. Gramps died of old age. My brother Sergio died because he fucking was in a river. He jumped in and drowned. My other brother Arad died because he was on a motorcycle accident on the freeway. Think about that pain. Feel them go in your fucking body and help you push through that bitch. Think of shit like that. And then it's gonna become easy. Same thing with bigger goals in your fucking life. The beginning, you could be selfish and be like, yeah, I'm gonna just do it for myself. To get a little Lambo. So I could live in a condo. That's the basic shit. Think of something higher, some pain shit. If I don't fucking make 100 bands this month, my mom's gonna fucking die. If I don't go ahead and go to the gym and work on myself, my son is gonna look at me like a little bitch. My wife is gonna get clapped. You gotta think like that. Or else you're not gonna push it to the limits. And you're gonna just be mediocre as fuck. Shout out to everybody else at the gym at 10 p.m. on a Sunday, man. Digging till she bust. Ok, ya hice poquito de cardio. Ahora vamos a hacer lagartijas para todos mis compas que están muertos y para mi abuelito. Ponerme más mamado a la verga. A darle. Do push-ups not because you fucking want to, but because you fucking need to. Imagine people in prison are literally buff as fuck. How the fuck do they do it? They don't have weights. They don't go to the fucking gym. They don't have steak. They don't have eggs. They don't have fucking protein powder. Do what the fuck the people in prison do, bro. They do fucking push-ups all day. Do fucking push-ups all day, bro. Who gives a fuck? Whatever it is, 'cause I know I need to go in more. Look at my mid-ass body. If you think this looks kind of good to you, you gotta push it to the limits. If I look better than you, who gives a fuck? Look better than yourself. If you look better than me, W's in the chat because you're really working. Let's keep on working, bro. Let's keep on getting better. Anybody can make money. How many people could go to the gym? I think a six-pack is way harder to achieve than 10 bands a month. Dead ass. It was harder for me to do than to make 10 bands a month. So what side are you on? Are you on the side where it's easy for you to get in shape? If you're in shape, you have something more valuable than a dumbass Rolex. If you're not in shape, you should at least have money. And if you have none of those things, lock in, my boy. Lock the fuck in. We only have one life, so live it. Be an inspiration. Be motivation to the youth. And most importantly, for yourself and your family. So let's do some more push-ups. Darle con todo, para darle con todo. Se abrieron las puertas del infierno. El diablo dijo, pásale para adentro. Y nomás echándole ganas en el puto infierno. Está a 200 grados aquí adentro. Fucking little Minecraft ass box. This little Minecraft box right here gets you shredded. This little Minecraft box here gets your brain strong, your mentality, mental fortitude. If you could stand being in here for 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes, you could do anything. Sweat. I don't sweat. This is just happy juice coming out of my body. Lock in, gang. That little machine right there ain't got shit against us, man. They ain't got shit. I'll fuck around and do some push-ups in here, bro. Cause I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We're all gonna make it, bro. We're all gonna make it, bro. Happy juice. See all that happy juice? Yeah, keep digging till she busts. You're always gonna feel empty. Always. Until you admit what you really want. Until you admit you want the car of your dreams. Until you admit that you want to look good. Until you admit you want a rollie. Until you admit you want fame. Until you admit you want a little bit of power. Until you admit that you want to take care of your mom and your dad and your family, you're gonna feel fucking empty. So go for it. Take the risk and just go all in. Do it. For me, I knew I wanted fucking money. I know I wanted a fucking good body. So I figured it out. I have to hit the sauna every day. I have to work out every day. I want to make money online. I have to make videos. I have to build a business. That's the only way, bro. Admit it. Hit the fucking sauna, boy. Every day. Let the happy juice go. Dale. It's just the beginning, my boy. Darle con todo, güey. I'm for a protein shake. This little button down here, I recently figured it out. It's kind of funny, huh? One of my students, too, Max, he bought a fucking Corvette C8. He came to me actually working. He was doing TikTok, made money with the TikTok shop affiliate. And then we started his own coaching, and bro's crazy. Bro really bought the same C8, but color blue, like 2 months into working with me. It's crazy. That's the power of the fucking internet, but he didn't know that either. There was a fucking button down here. So that's kind of an analogy to life. If somebody knows something you don't, it might take you a long time to figure it out on your own just by experimenting and touching around your car. Same thing with making money, same thing with making videos, same thing with fucking starting your business, all that shit. But since I already had a C8, I told him, bro, there's a button right there. Same thing with his business. Hey, bro, press this button, make these type of videos. And bro started printing, and you can do it too. Sometimes you just have to find somebody who's a little ahead of you, a couple steps ahead. Put your ego to the side and be willing to learn and be willing to be coachable. If somebody's driving and they've already been through that speed bump over there, it might be in your best benefit to ask them, hey, are there any speed bumps over there that I should be aware of? Any potholes? So you don't crash your whip. But what do I know? What do I know? Maybe I know something you don't. Maybe I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Gas stations have the fucking best lighting. I need to come and do a fucking photo shoot here. Cause I don't think I have any gas station pics. That would go hard as fuck. This is the gas station I'll be pulling up to right here to get a little protein, man. We're gonna get, I like the strawberry one, but we probably need like 40 grams. So we gonna quick little 40 grams so I can get buff. $5 good investment.
Card.
Thank you. I like your tattoo. What does that say?
That's my village name.
That's your brother's name? Oh, my friend had something like that. That's why.
Yeah.
What is this? How do you say it?
It's Nizar.
It's a name, right?
No. It's name of a village. He belonged to Punjab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. My friend is from there. His name's Cigar. He had that tattoo. That's why. Well, yeah. You guys have a good day. Shout out to my boy Cigar. Look kind of racist, but shout out to all my Punjabs out there, man. No cap. Yeah, I need to come fucking do a photo shoot. A little trim photo shoot right here. Just makes it look crazy. Damn, this how DB some people are, bro. Put $7. Grateful that I'm not in this position, but I've definitely been in this position, bro. Shout out to the boy with the Bentley here in my parking garage. This is also how I know I need to move to like Miami ASAP, because these are the coolest cars in our garage. right? And then also this Ferrari California. Don't get it fucked up. This bitch is hard, and so is the Bentley over there. And then there's my Corvette C8. But you literally become what you surround yourself with. So if that's the coolest cars that I have here, I need to leave because I'm already in the top bracket. I need to become the small shark. I need to literally leave. So if you guys see me move to Miami in the next couple of months, that's the main reason, because I want to level up. I don't want to be the top. I had to fucking change up something. So today I went for a walk, 20-minute walk. I seen a video that Zerka said, if you want to get into flow state, if you want to get some good ideas, go for a walk. So I came here to the park, basketball court, but I'm just here for one thing and one thing only. I'm gonna bust out like 100 pull-ups, so let's get to it. Shout out to Thea, she going in. Boom, there you go. Let the pump do the talking, let the muscles do the talking. That's it, that's all you need to get buff a little bit. Push-ups, some dips, and some pull-ups. Go to the park, little fat fuck. That's it, enjoy the weather. Get some sun on your ball sack. If my Thea in the back is putting in work, you should be putting in work too, man. Sometimes you gotta be okay douchebagging it out, bro. Take off your fucking shirt, you earned it. Matter of fact, why should I be self-conscious of not having on a shirt when there's fat-ass people okay with walking around with a little gut on them, smelling like dog shit, don't even brush their teeth. Those are things you can change, right? So fuck it, bro, take off your fucking shirt. Enjoy the sun and stop giving a fuck what everybody else fucking thinks, bro. Because nobody gives a fuck about you. Everybody's an NPC, it's okay. It's okay, bro. Be the main character in your own fucking world, bro. Because if you don't think highly of yourself, I guarantee you nobody else will. So now I'm done with this shit. I'm gonna go answer all the questions you guys asked me on Instagram. So let's get to it. This is for the plot. I think I forgot my keys over there in the bathroom, so let's go get them. You're not here. Fuck. What the actual fuck? Man, shout out to my boy. I came running from all the way over there. I was like, damn.
I was gonna go at you were doing exercise.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I was gonna go ask you, but you left. Cause I asked everybody. I'm like,
Hell yeah. What's your name?
Angel.
Shout out to you.
Hell yeah,
Angel.
yeah.
Shout out to my boy Angel, man. You know, it's not even a coincidence that his name's Angel, right? How the world works, how God works. I'm not a bad person. I don't do bad shit anymore. So of course nobody's gonna jack my keys. Of course I was gonna find them, because I'm aligned. This is just a little message to you. Get on the right frequency, be grateful, do good things in the world, and good things happen to good people. Remember that. Another thing, it's not a coincidence I have this sweater on today. This sweater says, the world is full of love. You reflect what the fuck is on the inside of you, bro. What are you projecting? Love, hate, fear? Are you in constant fear? What the fuck? Think about it. What's inside of your brain? Because that's the same thing that's gonna reflect on the outside of my boy. This is what we on. Amor. Agradecimiento. Okay, so I had you guys ask me questions here on my Instagram story. I got like a whole bunch here. So I'm gonna figure out a way on how to show who's asking me it. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen. I got a good amount, 42,000 story views and a lot of fucking questions. So let me go ahead and answer them rapid fire. So if you see your name, go ahead and say what's up in the comments. So first question by Zeke8. What age did you start making money? I started making money when I was already in elementary school. I would sell candy, chips. And then in middle school, I took it to the next fucking level and I started selling bad things this green substance that people use to. So that's what I would go ahead and do. So that's what I started doing to make money. And then I started making money online, and now we're here. Question by D. Exit Morgan. How old am I? Guess, comment down below. And if you really want to know, just Google my name. It's WBG asked, what helped you get into the mindset of like, I have to lock in, I struggle with that? The mindset was really just setting goals and having things to look forward to. Because most of the time, you don't want to lock in because you're comfortable. So if you're comfortable right now, you have to do something different. For me, it was some pain. I didn't have no fucking money to buy shit. My parents wouldn't buy me anything. I would literally have to work for my shit. So I figured out, I have to lock in. I'm trying to get buff. I have to lock in. Fernando Lua asked, you need your cars detailed or paint corrected with simple 1-2 step corrections? Yeah, for sure, tap it and message me on Instagram. Real Diego Alvarez asked me, were you crack or straight cheeks? I'm assuming he's asking about soccer. To be honest, I was average because I just know that I wasn't that good. I had dreams of playing professional and stuff, but I wasn't fucking the star player. I was literally average. Herco0 asked, you was nice at soccer? Mid. Dead as mid. I know I wasn't the best, and I know I didn't suck ass, but I was a reliable player. I was a playmaker. Jared Mark 10 asked me, what soccer team do you support? I support Mexico national. I support USA national team. When I was younger, I liked Las Chivas and Barcelona. EA Resales asked me, what's your best advice when nobody supports you? If nobody supports you, when nobody supports you, who gives a fuck, bro? Support yourself. You don't need nobody to believe in you. As long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. No one believed in me, but who gives a fuck? They're not paying my bills. They're not going to the gym for me every day. So fuck people support. People will support you when you're winning, when you have money, when you have fame. Prove them wrong and support yourself right now and believe in yourself. Yo, boy Ben36 asked me, how did you start with all this business stuff? So I started doing business for social media marketing. I had a social media marketing agency and I started running ads for real estate agents. And then I went on to e-commerce and drop shipping. Then I started doing TikTok and started building businesses on there. Then I became clouded up with followers. I built a clothing brand. Then I started working out and build a fitness coaching business with my brother. Then I went ahead and started building out courses and coaching for people that wanted to learn how to edit and clip and go viral. And right now I do consulting for social media influencers and fitness coaches and coaches in general that want to scale their business with social media. So that's how I started with business. Bor and Cordero asked the most important fundamental. The most important fundamental is self-improvement and mindset. Sounds so fucking corny, right? But the thing is, before I thought like this, I had to believe it in myself. Before I had all this shit, I had to really brainwash myself. There was days and months and years where I literally just used to listen to binaural beats, alpha affirmations. I would journal my affirmations every day. I would go ahead and build that one skill of self-confidence in myself. So that's the fundamental. Without confidence, without a good mindset, you can't be successful in anything in life. DNTS said, do you also resell products? No, I do not. VetIno00 said, can you guys do backflips? I cannot do a backflip on the ground, but on the trampoline I can. Dr. Munchie XMX said, ¿Cuándo vienes a Sonora? Muy pronto, compadre. Pero no sé cuándo. Saludos a toda mi gente que habla español. Saludos a toda mi gente que es de México. Gaggy Boy 78 asked, do you believe in God? Of course. I don't know if you can see right here, but this is a cross and some agua bendita that my mom actually gave me. I'm actually Catholic. I was baptized and I did confirmation and I did my first communion. And yes, of course I believe in God. Without God, none of this is possible. Diego ESPI_G said, yo, I just want to say I admire what you're doing. We need more Mexican influencers like you. I appreciate you, Diego, and I 100% agree. Me and my brother were actually talking about this the other day. There needs to be more influencers that are Mexican, that are putting on for our people that speak Spanish and that are showing self-improvement, working out, and just to be a good fucking human. The only one that comes to my mind off the top of my head is Santi. So if you guys know Santi, I've seen that he does a lot for the Mexican community, and he's an inspiration to me, and we need more people like that. So to all of you guys who are Mexican or Spanish speakers, do more, record yourself, show what's possible. And Toomey asked, how do you guys blow up on TikTok? Post every single day, every single day, every single day. Figure out what type of videos you want to make. If they're funny, if they're entertainment, if they're self-improvement, if it's just you working out, if it's just you talking. You just have to post every single day and make it a consistent habit. Making videos is a whole job. You have to be consistent and show up every day. Fans and audiences are the biggest cheaters in the world. If you don't show up today, they're gonna go cheat on you and watch Kai Cenat and somebody else. So that's what you gotta do. Post every single day. Volume. Perky YYY2 said, am I fat? I was wondering how can I get skinny? Bro, do cardio, eat clean. Stop eating hot Cheetos, stop eating Takis. Stop just gooning your shit and playing video games all day. You have to go work out. Do cardio, work out, do push-ups, pull-ups. You already know what you need to do, bro. At the end of the day, you don't need to learn new things. You need to be reminded. Go for a fucking run. Go walk. 415T said, have you ever been in jail? Unfortunately, yes, I have. I've been arrested, gone to jail because I was just being a fucking idiot. So yeah, I have been to jail. IGGURUZ said, bro, I need a mentor ready to work for you for free. Give me a job. You can't think like that, bro. Why would I have people just work for me for free? I want people that are qualified. I want skilled people that actually know how to do certain things. People aren't just gonna want you to work for free. I don't want to hang around you, to be honest. Why would I, bro? You need to come in, bring in some type of value. So become a person of value. What do people like me need? I need video editors. I need content marketing strategists. I need clippers. I need thumbnail guys. I need closers. I need appointment setters. I need an assistant. I need somebody to cook for me. I need a maid. Become a person of value. I don't want to just mentor you for free. You have to come in knowing how to do something. If you cut hair, you'll be around me. Think about it like that. Learn a skill and then provide that skill. BTXX_Edgar said, what would younger you think about your life now? What would younger you think about your life now? He'd be proud of me, bro. So shout out to my little younger self, Jorgito. I'm doing this shit for you, bro, because nobody believed in you. Everybody put you to the side. And right now, I'm just fulfilling all those dreams and having a higher purpose. And that's one of my main driving factors. So he'd think I'm the coolest guy in the world, bro. Duqueña_09 said, how is it like having your dad see you succeed in life and be proud? To be honest, it feels good. I don't think he thinks too much of it because maybe he just doesn't show it, but I know he's proud of me. And we have really high standards in our family because my dad came from nothing and he recently started making 6 figures a year at the age of 50 something. And I've already achieved that in my 20s, early 20s. So for him, he knows that I can do more and he has high standards for me and I appreciate that. He's proud of me. Of course, I'm his son. I know he brags about me to his friends all the time, but shout out to my dad. 704 Alexiso said, what was your first step to gain freedom? First step was get a job. Stop relying on your parents. I started making money on my own with Subway, Orchard Supply, and driving, getting my car and being able to have freedom. Money's the first step. So that was my first step with gaining freedom. If you're still living with your parents, if you're still relying on your parents for bread, for a house, for food, for everything, you have no freedom. You have to do what they say. So get some bread in your pocket and start being your own human. Start being a man. Start getting responsibilities. Así Nació Eddie said, what position do you play? In soccer, I played midfielder, specifically left wing or right wing, but I was mostly on the left wing. How can I get a job at 14? Start collecting cans. Go outside, collect some cans, then go recycle them. That's what I did. Made a couple $100s doing that. Job, 14 years old, probably they won't hire you unless you lie to them. Fuck it, do whatever you need to do to go get a job. Go ask people maybe, hey, can I work for you? I can do this. I'll clean your car. I'll go take your trash out. Simple shit like that. Unknown_Jorge said, if you were to get another car, what would it be? Lambo, McLaren, Bugatti, Pagani, Trackhawk, Hellcat. Those are the cars that I would get. Shally G0 said, you came a long way, bro. I appreciate you. Jackie.Y said, when you made funny comment with Lil Bro, did you enjoy it? Or some point it fade? She wrote it, or he or she wrote it kind of fucked up, but I'm assuming when you made funny content with my brother, did I enjoy it? Or did it fade? Bro, that's one of the most fun I've had with my brother. Making content with him and building businesses is us having fun. We enjoy this shit. When we made funny videos, that was our life. We were memed the fuck out living at our parents' house. So yeah, that shit was hella fun. Did it fade? It didn't fade. We still fucking meme around and troll. The only difference is we focus on making content that actually helps people and makes a bigger impact on people. And we got bored of just having memes run through our fucking head all the time. We wanted to get a little bit more serious. Abri Mia C said, are you looking for a girlfriend or not? I'm not looking. I don't go and pray for things. So I'm not looking. But if I find one and we're meant for each other, God willing. Rock Z Tar said, what is your morning routine? Morning routine is wake up, take a shower, drink coffee, drink some water, work on my laptop, and then hit gym. Dar said 0420 favorite soccer team. I don't have one. Louis Tat 2 said, were you going to be a professional soccer player? When I was a kid, I did want to be a professional soccer player, but I was mid and I was in a D4 school. We won section champions in our school, but that doesn't really mean shit when you're D4. I had to switch phones like 3 fucking times. The other one died, the other one ran out of storage. But I want to do this for you guys so I can answer all your guys' questions. So Louis Tat was talking about becoming a soccer player. To be honest, bro, you have a better chance of becoming a me and making money on the internet, getting followers, than becoming Messi and Ronaldo. So that's what I started to understand. So I said, fuck soccer. I'm gonna just go in on this online business, on this content creation, and I never looked back. So if I can do it, you can do it too. AlexXX_TRP said, what is your height? Like 5'8". Alex also asked, and your brother's height? Around the same height. Angel.BNVDS said, any advice that you can help me reach my goals? What are your goals? You need to be more specific. Ask yourself, and then write those goals down. And every single day, if that's not the first thing you think of, you're not gonna do them. You can't say, my goal is to lose fat, and then you're a fat ass and you don't go to the gym. Right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you get a gym membership, but right now. Andres Santiago 456 said, Messi versus CR7. I love them both. Respect to both of them. When I was younger, I liked Messi more, but CR7 is the fucking GOAT. See! Cliff Baby said, why? Go get a 1877 said, bro, for sure got bullied in school. Anytime somebody says some negative shit, it's basically them projecting. So it's okay, my little bro. If you get bullied at school, just get stronger, smarter, better. Roll_Seha_ said, not a question, but you seeing you and your brother succeeding is an inspiration. Gracias, compa. Thank you so much, my boy. I really do appreciate it. I do this shit for y'all. One Free Damien said, you looked cooked, bro. And so do you, bro. It's always the unprivated accounts, right? God bless you, my boy. I wish y'all more success, good health, and keep inspiring. Thank you, Roseha_. JDN2824 said, I need a real mentor to invest my money in. What I can smartly please need help. You gotta ask yourself what you want to do. If you want to get buff, you get a coach that is buff and helps you get buff. If you want to start making TikTok money, you get a mentoring coach that's doing that. So lock in, find somebody you can trust, find somebody you can relate to that's steps ahead of you, and pay the fee. Tammy X Grant said, ¿De dónde eres, bro? Saludos de Rapa NUI. Yo soy de Sacramento, California. Nací en French Camp, California, pero mis padres son de Michoacán, Mexico. So soy americano, mexicano. Mob FRM said, what was the hard part when you started making bread? The hard part was finding that one vehicle. Because you can try in one fucking thing, and if it's not working, change it up. Obviously, don't have shiny object syndrome, but the difference was being consistent when I found one thing that clicked, and I just kept rinse and repeating. Jose Luis 2029 said, why did you want to change your life and become rich? Look, I wanted to do it for my family. I've always seen my dad work day and night. My brother was in a mental hospital before and he wanted to kill himself. My mom has been trying to go to school and graduate for years, but she hasn't been able to because she's had to take care of us and because her own life problems. And we always struggled with money. So my thing was trying to get this materialism shit for my family, trying to get freedom for my dad, trying to get my mom right so she doesn't have to worry about money. That's why I wanted to fucking do it. And obviously for myself too. Selfishness, I want power, I want respect. I want a Lamborghini, I want a Bugatti, I want all the cars. I want a nice high-rise condo. I want a mansion, I want a penthouse. 831 Kilo said, how was your day? My day was amazing, thank you so much for asking. 100K Drake said, what made you be an entrepreneur? I realized having a dumbass job wasn't gonna get me rich. Me working at Subway making fucking 30 bands a year wasn't gonna get me a Corvette, a Lambo, a Bugatti, a McLaren, tens of millions of dollars. If I save up all my money right now and I'm working at Subway and I make 20, 30 bands a year, how long will it take me to get a Seagate? Bro, even a Hellcat, let's say it's worth 50 through 100K. Bro, if I save all my money, it's gonna take me years. Like, bro, fuck that. So I had to become an entrepreneur, a business owner. That's the only way to make big money. Perla XX underscore said, you want to come to my sister's quince on August 16th? Michigan? Yeah, send the Addy. Corona Productions underscore said, biggest accomplishment. Biggest accomplishment has being able to make my brother rich just like me. I figured out the internet money before he did. I had money before I was internet famous. And I was doing all these internet side hustles. And guess what? He was already buff. I was already working out, getting buff. So we made a coaching program for fitness. And I showed him how to make money. That's one of my biggest accomplishments. Because there's a lot of bumfuck older brothers, deadbeat brothers who don't put their brothers on. So I was able to do that for my brother. Another big accomplishment is I give my mom and dad bread every fucking month. So be a good son. Lock in. KWSTHS.Al said, did y'all grow up poor or middle class? From zero ages, from when I was 0 to when I was in 3rd, 4th grade, we were poor, under middle class. My parents worked in the fields. We lived in this section housing that they give houses to for farm workers, people that worked in the field, for field workers, and my parents applied for that. Then my dad found this job, tree cutting, and he was cutting trees for this company under SMUD, which he does to this day. So his business actually works under SMUD. All those power lines you see and the trees getting fucking clipping that shit, he's basically in charge of making sure trees don't fuck up the energy system. He's an arborist, right? So he cuts trees. That's when he started making money. And it's not till recently in the last 5 years that he's been making 6 figures a year. He makes $8,000 to $10,000 a month now, right? But living, people say, oh, you lived in a 2-story house. Bro, it's not my fault your parents aren't fucking smart enough, they're lazy. And my dad figured it out. He started using the credit system. He started getting better fucking jobs. And he was middle class and I was middle class too. But we didn't have money to fucking buy everything we wanted. We were still living paycheck to paycheck. It's not until recently in the last years that my dad has been able to save money, right? So yes, we started off poor, but then my parents climbed up the ranks, just as you should. So we were middle class, lower than middle class. Recently, now we're middle class. Now I'm upper, whatever you want to call it, making 6. Now this year, we're going to make 7 figures this year with our businesses. So God willing, put in the fucking work, bro. If my dad is barely doing this at the age of 50 and you're in your 20s, bro, what does that mean? You can do it too. I'm in my 20s right now and I'm figuring it out, making millions. So what the fuck? Anybody can do this shit. Radiohead 2004 said, you like big fat bitches or with dreadlocks in their hair and pussy? That's disgusting, bro. That's what you wanted to ask? You're cooked. Diego HP 120 said, how old are you? I am born in 1997. I was born in the 1900s. ULV_MM said, how tall are you? 5'7", 5'9". Justin AN1 said, did you go to Davis High? No, I went to Liberty Ranch High School in Galt, California. Life Racer 7013 said, how to build mad muscle. Work out every day. Eat eggs and steak. Eat oatmeal. And go crazy in the gym. If you don't go crazy in the gym, you're not going to build muscle. If you don't eat clean and good and in a surplus, you're not going to build muscle. Unknown Fratus 3R said, how is life going? Life is going fucking amazing. Every day is Monday. I love my life. It gets better and better every single day that I wake up. Today is going to be the best day of my life. Paradosh.attri said, bro, I know it's cliche one, but I can't move on. Stop being a bitch, bro. There's fucking hella girls out there. Stop being a bitch. You can't move on because you don't have options. If you don't have options, you're stuck on the one girl that gave you a hug, that kissed you, that sucked on your little pee-pee. Bro, do you think that's love? Come on, bro. That's all it took for you to, I can't move on. Shut your bitch ass up. Go use that pain to make money. Go use that pain to fucking build some muscle. Go use that pain to build yourself into a human. If she left you, that means you're not worthy. So become worthy. Kaylin ZDN777 said, what's your secret? The secret is never giving up. Porte Diferente 123 said, what's your favorite thing to do? Make videos, work out, and build businesses and make money. Matias Rito said, how to overcome fear. I want to start creating, but I feel scared. You have fear because you don't have faith. If you have faith in your life, you will disregard all the fear in your fucking body. And you have no confidence and you're scared because you don't believe in yourself and you don't do the W's. You don't have no wins throughout your day. So obviously you're going to feel unconfident. You judge yourself the hardest. Only you know what you do when this camera is off. Only you know what you do when nobody is watching you. Don't get it fucked up. God knows what you're doing. God knows that you ain't doing shit. God knows that you choose the easy path over the hard path. God knows that you're over here full of lust, that you're over here stroking your shit, that you're over here eating hot Cheetos, that you're over here fucking doom scrolling all day. Of course, I'd be fucking scared too. I'd be in fear too. Have faith in yourself and start doing the simple shit. Faith over fear. Are the Leafs winning? I don't know what that is. I like eating. Bernardo Lafe said, how much to make monthly to afford a CA if you're building a personal brand as well? The CA costs $100,000. You can drop $100,000, or now they're selling some for 50 bands. If you have 50 bands, drop on it. Who gives a fuck? You're broke anyways if you only have 50 bands. If you only have 100 bands, risk it all. Fuck it. If you finance it, it's $1,500 to $2,000 a month. Who gives a fuck? If you're making more than 2 bands, risk it. You only live once, bro. If you don't risk your couple little measly pennies, you're not gonna fucking win big. You wanna make millions, but you're scared to risk a couple thousand. Come on, bro. If you have more than 2K a month to drop on the car, do it. If you have more than 50K to drop on it, do it. If you have 100K, do it. What's one thing you could told yourself when you were young? Very no less. I wouldn't tell myself nothing, bro. Keep doing what you gotta do. Just never quit. Alex Thompson said, how did you get out of the hole? By brainwashing myself every day, by thinking positive, by playing affirmations all day in my head through audiobooks. OZ039 said, how did you get the motivation? What motivation, bro? You think I'm motivated? I want to go fucking dig out my girl right now. I want to go just be fucking popping bottles of champagne. I want to just be lazy and watch a movie. I don't give a fuck what I want to do, bro. Fuck motivation. You think I'm motivated all the time? Fuck motivation. It's about discipline and habits. If you know where you need to go, I want to burn the wood. Haven't smoked this entire year, haven't drank because I have bigger goals and a bigger purpose. You don't need a motivation. Get that motivation shit out of your head. Gabe R1LL said, how to make $20 with zero. You can't, my boy. Go pick up some cans. Go get a job. That's why you're cooked. Jonathan Gonzalez, 18, said, does clipping work? 100%. Abalan Mando said, what's the first thing you did when you made 5 pigs in a day? The same thing I did today. Go work out, go eat some steak, go eat eggs, go read my Bible, go fucking work and help people. Nothing changed. I didn't go, woo, yippee. It's about the journey. Giovanni299 said, did you ever play Tarascos from Galt? I actually did when I was younger. So shout out to Los Tarascos. They're an OG team out there in Galt. Shout out to all my people from Galt. Lock the fuck in, my boy. Rapa's 5059 said, how did you turn your life around? I stopped doing the bad shit. I stopped jacking off. I stopped drinking all the fucking time. I stopped puffing all the time. I stopped doing bad things to people. I stopped robbing. I stopped selling drugs. I stopped fucking random bitches. That's how I turned my life around. And I added these new habits. The good things that make you feel fucking good on the inside with dopamine, without all the bad shit. Bad people don't always win. Good things happen to good people. Be a good person. That's how you turn your life around. And you know what that is in your brain. Agustin S120 said, do a flip on it. Conquer Intensity said, what was your favorite childhood cartoon? SpongeBob. Tito Moreno 22 said, one quote you live by. Every day is Monday. Lock in. Simply Riven said, what's red flags of women after relationship should I look for? Don't look for red flags, but things that you wouldn't want your mom to do. That's probably a flag that you should look at. That's my basis of looking at girls I want to be with. Would my mom do this? My mom wouldn't. My mom's a good person. If your mom's a crackhead, probably don't do that. But just ask yourself, if you have a good mom in your life, would my mom do this? Would my mom talk like this? If the answer is no, don't. You Asian, Tiger7YT said, no way, yo soy americano mexicano, pero tengo los ojos así, no sé por qué. Anklo2Live said, what's rich to you? Rich in fitness, rich in health, rich in relationships, and obviously rich in finances. If you don't have all 4 of these, you're a brokey. I know people that have money, but are fat as fuck. I know people that are fat as fuck, but are broke as fuck. I know people that have a girlfriend, but they're fucked up in the head, they have no money, and they don't talk to their parents. What's rich to me? Having all those things. AD1 said Xbox or PS4, PlayStation 5. 2V Brian said, why don't you ball no more? Because I'm trying to make money, bro. I'm not trying to worry about who's the fastest, who jumps the highest. That's some little kid shit. We're not in 2nd grade, bro. I don't want to fucking kick around the ball. That shit don't fucking matter. And I don't give a fuck about that. Mal Muji said Ronaldo or Messi, both. They fuck with Juju 32. Is it easy to make money? Hell yeah. You don't even gotta make it. You actually just collect it. Burro K Tuna said, bro, how? Lock in. LMR OK Nava said, how did you do it? Lock in. 100 Develop, favorite football team? I don't give a fuck about football. Eddie G47 said, I know him. Me too. Karen X36 said, suggest some books to become disciplined. Outwitting the Devil and the Bible. Jorge Alfredo Jr. said, pro soccer or UFC? For me, both. Monkmore 200B Drizzy said, when did you start working out? I've been an athlete since a little kid. I used to play basketball, soccer, tennis, baseball. I used to run. And I started working out since I was a little kid. Lifting weights, I started doing that when it was like 2016. Can you change your name to Mr. Coolpants 35? J3NP14. No, I cannot. Young Black, you still making money? Cause it looks like you fell off. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna just let do the talking. JH10R80 said, came from a big house, but you talk like you grew apart. Exactly, bro. You're a hater. I don't know why it's a flex to say you grew apart. Cool, bro. Nice. You grew apart. Zach writes 7200. Can I do what you do at 16 or without much money? Love your content, by the way. Bro, you of course can do it at 16. The younger you are, the more energy you have, and the more people doubt you and the more haters you're going to have because people are going to be like, you're a 16-year-old. But when you're 16, bro, if you start working out, start making content, you're already ahead of all of us old fuck unks out here. So yes, of course. Ricardo Parra said, you guys were tiny, bro. Good shit. I appreciate you. Ex Lucas said, ¿por qué no más videos de risa con tu hermano? Porque ya no me quiero andar haciendo cosas pendejas, bro. La gente que hace sus videos, los conoces en la vida real y andan todos deprimidos. Porque no son así, nada más lo hacen por contenido. Yo quiero ser auténtico, yo quiero ser real, yo quiero hacer las cosas que a mí me gustan. Ahorita me gusta hacer ejercicio y hacer videos y hacer negocio. Manu Machado said, ¿de qué parte de México eres? Yo no soy de México, pero mis padres son de Michoacán. Jayhan 4K 1520, can you mentor me? I don't know, it depends. Isaac Vargas said, ¿de qué estado de México es tu familia? De Michoacán. TX Diego 210 said, how are you? I'm amazing, bro. Thank you. People give a fuck. How are you doing, my boy? 1YK Dan said, did you ever think about joining the military? Fuck no. I'm not gonna sell my body and soul to no military. They don't give a fuck about me. They're gonna send me out there to go kill some random people that I have no beef with. I'm not fighting somebody else's beef, bro. But respect to all my people that go to the military, that's just not me. I'd rather build myself. So no. Maybe one time when I was down bad, I was like, fuck, I just need to do something. I feel like most of my friends that went to the military, that's why they went. Who is Avalo said, would you want to pay off my college loan? It's only $300. I have the money, but also really don't have it. Honey Bunch, I'd be doing you a disservice if I gave you the 300 because you already have those 300. Go ahead and do it for yourself. Pay off your loan. Chemita said, how did you start? How much money was to your name? Bro, I was negative. I was in credit card debt, like negative 10, 20 bands. I was negative. What tools did I have? The same tool you're watching this shit on. My phone. Mike Houston said, how can I start or what should I do to escape my 9 to 5? You should start stacking up, saving up some money with your 9 to 5 and start content creation. Start a business online. WW06 said, how hard is it to accomplish financial freedom? Financial freedom is just perspective. Give yourself a goal. Maybe at first it's just to replace your 9 to 5. So for you, that's already financial freedom. Time freedom, right? That's the most important part. Separating your time from money. Financial freedom is all going to be depending on your lifestyle. YLDJ_3 said, where do I start if I want to become the best me? Make money, relationships, etc. Self-improving, start working out, start brainwashing yourself for success, write some affirmations down. Most importantly, write some goals down for the year. The difference between a drifter and a non-drifter is that the drifter doesn't have no goals. The person who locks in and doesn't drift in life has goals and has a bigger purpose and knows where they're going. XA771 said, no questions, just respect, brother. Keep it up. You've came a long way. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for real. F Rosh123 said, would you get into wrestling? No, I would not. XCYY0 said, what do you think about the Gremlin gene editing? I don't know what you're talking about. Too much brain rot for me. Unknown1 LG said, what helps you not be lazy? Having something to look forward to. If you feel lazy, it's just because you have nothing to look forward to. Sometimes I wake up late and it's just because I don't have things to do in the morning. So it doesn't make me lazy, but it makes you not have that drive. If you have a goal and purpose for a day, it's like thinking about it. When you have something cool or fun to go do you sleep in? If they told you you're going to Six Flags or you're going to Miami or going on a vacation, you'll probably wake up and be excited and won't be lazy, right? Who was better? AK Chino _. My brother was 100% better at soccer, but he also played goalie. He was actually top 15 in the nation. Go look up his name, Jose Edwin Cisneros. He used to play for Liberty Ranch High School. He was way better. He played competitively. So did I, but he played competitively at a higher level. He was going around the country. He was going around the state playing soccer. He'd go to tournaments. He was getting scouted by these teams. He was a fucking beast, bro. How to make money from Instagram, Amine Medebi said. On Instagram, you get paid for views and you also get paid to sell your own products and service. Start building theme pages, start building your own personal brand, make videos. Once you grow yourself as a personal brand, you can sell anything. HTXSX1D said, are you the one in the left? Yes, I am. Gonzalez Rafael said, what are your sources of income? Right now, it's videos and it's coaching and consulting, partnering up with people. Fitness coaching and also business coaching. Damien Camino said, I love you. I love you too. RR Ricardo said, what position did you play? Left wing. Almighty Chino said, how can I make it with no money? Get a job, bro. You really can't make it with no money. Go get a job, start making videos, self-improving. 417 Fabian said, would you ever get Funny Lord Trunks back? Dude, Funny Lord Trunks is every single day here if you live with him. I'm gonna tell him to make more real videos and just show himself more, but bro never left. GHB24 Gage said, is this your dad? No, in that soccer picture, it was my coach Edgar. El Chinito 2 said, best thing to do if you want to be rich. Start making videos. Start building your personal brand. Self-improve. Become a person of value. Learn a high income skill. 760 Achilles said, should I lock in on soccer? Lock in on whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. Don't ask a person for that. You know what you need to lock in on. Gene2_knee said, also I grew up in Calaveras County close to Lodi. Shout out to Lodi. Shout out to Calaveras County. To all my moteros out there. He also asked, would you ever come out to the races, bro? I ride races, horses out in LA. Yeah, for sure, bro. Tap in. Real David said, what made you want to change? Pain. Without love, pain. I can't get enough pain. JXN10R said, what had inspired you to keep going? People on the internet, my family, my mom, my dad. How did I get started in all this? Making videos. I wanted to be a YouTuber. So I started making videos for fun. I started doing TikTok for fun, documenting my life. Then I just slowly figured out all the online business models, and then I stuck to one. El Mayor 166 said, what's something you wish you did differently on your way to success? I would have gotten here a lot faster if I stopped hanging out with bad people, if I stopped doing bad things, and if I cut out bad habits. So if you want success faster, it's not about adding new shit. It's about removing the bad things in your life. Remove the bad things, and you're gonna see your life completely change. ABHSEG said, how bro, how do I get the money? I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I want a KMS. You have to get a job, bro. You have to start figuring it out every single day. And you want a KMS because you don't have goals. You're probably not working out. You're probably not eating good. That's why you feel like shit. Lil Moses 114 said, I grew up like you, bro. I just want to do better and what's right. Exactly, bro. You're already there. If you believe that, you're already there. Atmosphere Repeater, Peter. How many courses do you have? Right now, I don't have any courses for you to buy. I don't have no courses. Don't sell no courses. I just do coaching. M. Leezy901 says, how old were y'all there? In that picture, I believe I was probably like 16. Trunks was like 14. Why doesn't he have any socks? I'm so cooked, twin. I don't fucking know, bro. 8 Savage 31 said, is that the two homies? Siege Glow Up and Bankrolled Up. Ya tu sabe, pa, Bankrolled Up. 1-800 Bankroll. Shout out to TJR. Shout out to my boy Cars. Justin MK30 said, what motivated you most growing up? I didn't have no fucking money. I had no respect. I had no power. That's all I wanted. Be the Peel, my Leo said, does you fuck with Tyler the Creator? Not right now, but I used to listen to his Odd Future Wolfgang stuff. Julian31S said, what's the hardest thing to do every day so that you can keep improving and be a better man? Hardest thing is saying no to people. I get calls all day now, right? I'm up, my friends want to hang out, have girls who want to hang out. I have to say no all day, all day, all day. No, 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 no. I have to go to the gym. I have to make these videos for you guys. I have to lock in on my computer like a nerd for hours sometimes. That's the hardest thing. Carmels _ said, any advice for me to be disciplined about fixing my body? Look at other people your age that are in good shape. Compare yourself to them. If that doesn't hurt you and feel pain that you're a slob and you're kind of fat, then nothing will. Also think about pain. Like, you're gonna die. I'd rather die fucking fit. Fix your body. Parni Garha said, what was your motivation? My motivation is my parents. They've done so much for us. Me too. My parents are everything to me. That's my biggest motivation. My family that I have right now, which is my brother, my mom, my dad, and my future family. Like my wife, my kids that I've never met before, but I know I want to be the best version for them. Narcissist Nav said, how to take action when you have ideas in your mind but not enough courage in your heart. Anytime I get an idea, I act on it. I had this idea for the video, I act on it. It doesn't take courage in your heart, it takes action, discipline to act on your thoughts. That's it. Josh Win 3847 said, what's the next big move? User 0 found 24 said, my boyfriend broke up with me, what should I do? Get a new one. Sajat 07897 said, what made discipline enough to not care about anything and just chase the bag? You have to want this shit, bro. You have to fucking live and breathe this shit every fucking day. When I wake up, the first thing that comes to my mind is, doesn't matter if I made 10 bands yesterday, 20 bands yesterday, 30 bands yesterday. Today I start at 0. Today's a new day. Doesn't matter if yesterday I worked out, today I didn't. Doesn't matter if yesterday I ate eggs and steak, today I didn't. Every day is Monday, lock the fuck in. Alexis M530 said, how do I gain weight with fast metabolism? Eat more, eat cleaner, eat more, eat more, eat more, eat more. Healthier, healthier, healthier. Just shove more food that's healthy. Verdran BRDR said, why don't you play football anymore? Because I don't want to. Nucci Spam said, when you coming to South Africa? I want to go to South Africa, Cape Town very soon. I've seen videos of Eman Gadji out there. I've seen Musi out there. Looks beautiful. Hotok Sensei said, how do you create a mind that gives birth to great ideas? That's a really good way to put it. You have to go ahead and have good soil. How do you have good soil in your mind? That's positive thoughts. Every single day, wake up, listen to an audiobook that's positive. Go on YouTube, type in positive affirmations, and that's gonna change your brain. It's gonna clean it. So then when you have great ideas, you'll actually act upon them because you're in the right frequency, you're in the right state of mind. Turf Blue said, are you guys twins? No, we're 2 years apart. KXLL0 _ said, how do you overcome imposter syndrome? You do the things that matter, the things that are actual wins. Don't scam yourself. If you say you're gonna work out, work out. If you say you're gonna eat healthy, eat healthy. If you say you're gonna make videos, do that. Imposter syndrome is only in your brain because you are an imposter. Because you might be saying things through your mouth, but you're not doing them. You might go tell your mom, hey mom, I'm like this, but you're not actually like that. So of course you're gonna fucking feel like an imposter because you're not doing shit with your life. Do more things that make you feel good about yourself, that make you feel confident, and it's gonna radiate out in the world. You'll have that aura. Trouble Kid said, did you ever dream of being a professional footballer? Yeah, when I was younger. Felipe __ FP said, Neymar or Mbappe? Neymar. MB Bertalino DP said, what was your motivation to get ahead and be someone today? My motivation was not fulfilling my potential. My motivation was materialism. Iced out watches, earrings, chains, Lambos. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's what motivated me. CZ Juan Uno said, ¿hablas español? Claro que sí, yo hablo español. Soy americano mexicano. Mi primer lenguaje era el español. Aprendí inglés a los 7, 8 años ya cuando estaba grande. Obviamente ahorita hablo más inglés que español, pero hablo español. Andres MRZ77 said, got any highlights of your soccer era? I don't think so. Richie said, is that your dad in the middle? No. When was this picture taken? Fucking years ago. Wool-eyed Wizard said, I live in a third world country and I can't afford your coaching. What's your advice? There's tons of free information out there, bro. Go to Google. You can learn anything on Google nowadays. I learned how to have intercourse on Google. Bro, I learned how to fucking cook on Google. Everything is on Google. Stop making excuses. You don't need to pay me to learn. Z0 Infinite Ace said, are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Omar Hadid said, did you play soccer? Yes. Mukhtar Hassan 29 said, who's the older brother? I am. Smokey A31 said, got an amateur fight coming next month. What do you think I should do to get myself ready? Brainwash yourself. You already won. You already won. You already won. I already won. I already won. I won. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every day is Monday. Lock in. Let's get it. I'm a beast. I'm a champion. I'm the best. Nobody can stop me. I'm the best. I won. I win every fight. Do that and obviously train, bro. User DXT. Why you so cute? Appreciate you. I don't know. My parents had intercourse. Angel Garcia 913 says, some advice for us young ones. Give it all you got, bro. You're young, you have energy, nobody can stop you. You're the best. You got this, my boy. Write down your goals. What car do you want? Where do you want to live? What do you want to look like? How many followers you want? What do you want to do with your life? Write that down. And if you're already thinking of that, you already won, because success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You become what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about it, you're already there. U5M4N, what was your first ever side hustle, business, and what age? I started selling weed. That's my first side hustle. What was my first business? Agency work, running ads for real estate agents. CC Clemens said, nice try, Asian Diddy. I'm not Asian, boy. I'm Mexican American. Vato, real nigga in this bitch. Ya tú sabes, coño. Pero que lo que tú estás diciendo? Yo no soy Asian. When did you first get rich? Rich in what, bro? I've been rich all my life. Thank God I have good parents. I was rich when I was born. Not financially, but my parents were great parents. So I was rich in relationships. I was rich in health. I've been rich since I youngin'. John Justin 552 said, how old were you when you started going to the gym consistently? I think I was 17. Or younger. I've been working out my entire life. Okay, damn, there's hella questions. Anthony Joho 14 said, can you believe it? Till this day, I love to see your growth, bro. Stay consistent. Of course I can believe it. I've been imagining these days and my future for so long that nothing feels new to me. And that's how it's supposed to feel. When you get your new car, it's not supposed to feel new. You're supposed to feel like, I've been doing this shit. Throwdown T said, what inspired you to do what you do today? The greats. People like Marcus Aurelius, people like Mike Tyson, the presidents of the United States, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Donald Trump, Messi, Ronaldo, my dad, my mom, WTXJ_1. You was not trapping in school. You don't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. Yes, I was trapping. I was a fake gangbanger like you too, bro. So it doesn't matter what you think. I know what kind of stupid ass shit I was doing. I know me and my bro were shipping packs through the fucking mail. I know me and my bro were over here in the mountains trimming weed, farming, slanging packs. In school, I was selling little dime bags, little joints. Doesn't matter what the fuck you think. I don't give a fuck, and it's not something to be proud of, little bro. It's not cool to fake gangbang. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking blue ragging, red, pink, gray, rainbow ragging. That shit ain't gonna make you rich. That shit ain't gonna get your mom out the hood. That shit ain't gonna do shit. You trapping? Oh my God. Bro, go look at all the trappers. These niggas are broke. So if that's a flex to you, God bless you, bro. DXR Book said, how long it took you to get rich? Took me a long time. Long time. But it was pretty fast too, so it's just a paradox. Ape X Lupus said, why haven't you been posting 3 to 6 days of reels a day? Bro, I have been posting from minimum 1 reel a day on all platforms to 10 to 20 reels a day. So obviously it's been working, bro. Just go look, we let the numbers do the talking. In the last 30 days, I have like 10 million impressions just on Instagram, not including TikTok. So yeah, bro. How long, Rango Dragon MX said, tea or coffee? I love coffee. CMTZ444 said, what was the biggest step in realizing what you were doing was not what you wanted? Bro, hella bad shit was happening to me. I couldn't seem to catch a break, like people say. I was in victim mentality, the failure uniform. So I was like, obviously some shit ain't going right. So I have to change something. And that's when I realized, oh, I am a bad person. I am a piece of shit. And some of you guys need to realize that too. That's the only way you're gonna change your life. Archie Best said, how is life treating you? Amazing, fantastic, wonderful. B Cakes Lover 22 said, give me $5,000, please. No. Azen Rashad said, what's the one key to success? Consistency. Damien AGG said, how long did it take you to gain a lot of followers and get rich? Followers took me not that long time. To get rich, not a long time. But if you look at it, it's taken me a long time. This shit didn't just happen overnight. It's about consistency. It's about daily just picking at it. One step at a time. Don't try to skip steps. Just one step at a time every day. Victoria said, what position did you play? Who do you support, USA or Mexico? I used to play midfielder, and I support both my teams because my nationality is, I'm American, but my blood and the inside, soy mexicano, 100% sangre mexicana. So I support both of them. That's all the questions that I answered. If you made it all the way to the end, if you actually watched this shit, I fucking love you. Comment down below, Sushi Gang. Yeah, listen, Sushi Gang. Yeah, comment that just so I know you came all the way to the end. I fucking love you if you watched this all the way to the end. That means you're a real one. And yeah, should I make more vlogs? This video's gonna be long as fuck, but I don't give a fuck! So yeah, every day is Monday, lock the fuck in. I love you.